Mainit na balita.
Sir. General Karamat, we are not trying to tell you that you have involvement. Ang sinasabi lang namin kanina.
I didn't say that I was involved.
Wait. I'm still talking, you know?
Yes, sir.
Ang sinasabi lang, tinatanong ko lang, kung may kanina, tinatanong ko kung may kilala ka. Ang sabi ko, kaya nga pinakikita ko sa yung picture, ngayon nare-recall mo na siya.
Yes, sir.
O yan. O, di na-recall mo na, kilala mo na, that's it.
Be careful of your words. We're not accusing you here. We're asking questions, and that is our job. Remember that.
Noted po, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Oh, why are you accusing me? Sama kami rito eh.
Pagsuspinde sa mga pulis na nag-raid sa Pogo Operation sa Bamban Tarlac, kinalampag. General Karamat, konektado nga ba sa Pogo Operations? Sa patuloy na investigasyon ng House Committee on Public Order and Safety ay tinalakay ang nangyaring pagkakasibak sa mga kasapi ng CIDG na sumama sa raid laban sa illegal na Pogo operation sa Tarlac. Maraming ang nagulat na sa halip na parangalan at purihin ang mga kapulisan sa pagbibigay nila ng isang mahusay na trabaho ay tila kabaliktaran yata ang nangyari. Di umano ay si dating CIDG Chief Major General Romeo Karamat Jr. ang nagbigay ng utos sa ginawang pagkakasibak ng nasabing grupo ng mga kapulisan sa pwesto. Hindi nga natinag sa pagtatanong si Committee Chair Dan Fernandez sa tila'y paligoy-ligoy na sagot ni General Karamat sa kanyang mga pang-uusisa na nagresulta sa isang mainit na palitan mula sa mga kongresista at ni General Karamat na tahasang itinanggi na siya ang pasimuno sa mga nangyaring pagpapasibak sa pwesto ng mga nabanggit na miyembro ng CIDG. Sa kasagsagan nga ng investigasyon ay sinabi ni Karamat na wala siya sa posisyon upang sagutin dahil di umano wala siyang nalalaman at ang dating PNP chief lamang ang makakasagot sa kanilang mga katanungan. Naglabas din ng litrato si Congressman Dan Fernandez na kung saan ay makikita si General Karamat kasama ang negosyanteng si JP Samson na di umano ay may-ari ng kumpanyang West Cars na ginagamit di umano ni Mayor Alice Go doon sa Bamban Tarlac. Di umano ay hindi na niya matandaan kung kailan nakunan ang sinasabing litrato at hayagan din niyang itinanggi. Nakakilala niya ng personal si JP Samson at di umano ay nagkita lamang sila sa isa sa mga okasyon na dinaluhan niya, ngunit hindi personal ang kanilang pagkakakilanlan. Tila'y naging defensive si General patungkol sa isyong ito.
Noong February 1, 2023, nagkandak po ng operations ang CIDG Region 3 against Hongsheng in Baupo Compound. Isa po sa naaresto doon ang Malaysian national in the name of Chai Kiat Chiu and 500 Filipinos and 350 foreign nationals. And during the previous hearing, Mr. Chair, binigyan po natin ng pansin ito na bakit after successful operations ng ating mga kapulisan, particular sa CIDG, pinagsisibak pa sila. At tinanong po natin kay General Bakay, sino bang nagbigay ng instruction? And according to him, yung memo directing CIDG director to relieve certain officer, senior officer, dumating na lang sa kanyang table. And he signed the said memo.
Sino nag-order na palitan si Buyakaw ni Ana?
Si General Marbil, Mr. Chair.
Yes, yun ang tinatanong natin.
Yes, Mr.
Because I think it will cause some demoralization on those officers who have successfully conducted operations like this one. And then suddenly, papalitan nyo siya. Don't you think it's like improper for the PNP to do such changing of guards?
My apologies, Mr. Chair, but again, of course, the designation is, of course, within the powers of Chief PNP under Section 26
sige.
of...
General Barakay, I got it. So, yung kay executive, with the indulgence of Congressman Busita, kapraso na lang po. I just wanted to find out why all of the sudden napaltan agad si Buyakaw. And as a matter of fact, kanina sinasabi mo that there is a certain Colonel Busita, Alejandro also?
Yes, Mr. Chair. After operation ng CIDG-3 headed by Colonel Alejandro, the following day, nirelieve din po siya eh.
So, ang nag-relieve dito, during that time ng February 2, 2023, is not CPNP Marbil. This is during the time of Acorda. And who is the CIDG chief during this time?
All this time, General Karamat, Mr. Chair.
General Karamat. Siya na naman. General Karamat, you have to stay here. Sit down, please. So, dalawang relief ang ginawa mo. Isa nung February 2 with Colonel Alejandro and the other one is with Colonel Buyakaw. After all the successful operation, what I heard from Congressman Busita, parehong-pareho that nag-operate, naging successful, tapos nire-relieve. Pero, different CPNP. Am I correct, General Karamat?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, sir. No, sir. I was not to clarify the matter, sir. I was not the one who relieved Colonel Buyakaw. But in the case of Colonel Alejandro...
Wait. General, ikaw ang chief CIDG.
Yes, sir.
So, it's command responsibility. Oh, ikaw pa rin nag-sign. But there are orders coming from the higher-ups. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, during these two instances wherein the first na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro and Colonel Buyakaw, ikaw ang CID chief.
That's correct, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Yes, that's the reason why your answer is wrong when you say no. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw ang pumirma, pero may utos sa taas. Ganun ba yan?
That's correct again, Your Honor.
Okay. So now, going back to the interpellation of Congressman Busita, we are just wondering, dahil nung panahon ni Alejandro, February 2, 2023, ang chief PNP dito ay si Acorda. Am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And during the relief of Colonel George Buyakaw, it was already Chief PNP Marbil.
Correct, Your Honor.
That's it. Correct. So now, and during these two incidents, you are the chief CIDG. Am I correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Ayan. O, so ikaw yung common denominator dito sa pag-relieve ng dalawang grupong ito. Ang tanong natin nga kanina, tinatanong ko rin, why is it that after the successful operation, after a day, nirelieve natin si Colonel Alejandro at ito namang si Colonel George Buyakaw ay nirelieve din during your time. Why?
Thank you, Your Honor. Let me clarify my position, sir.
Go ahead.
In the case of Colonel Alejandro, the cause of his relief has no connection to the operation of Banban. Before the operation in Banban last February 2023, Colonel Alejandro was already informed of the impending reshuffle of all the regional, of some regional chief of the CIDG. So he was informed already before the raid in Bamban happened, sir. So it was a normal rotation of all my regional chiefs because as a commander then, newly assigned commander or director of CIDG, I have to put in place my commanders whom I have the trust and confidence, sir.
Okay. So, General Karamat, kailan ka po na-appoint bilang Chief CIDG?
January 1, 2023.
And when was the operation of ng operation doon sa Bamban? That was
February 2023. And in
February
fact,
1, 2023.
yes sir. And in fact,
Wait, General Karamat.
yes sir.
So you were appointed as CIDG, na-assign ka January 2023.
Yes sir.
February 1, nagkaroon ng operation, and then February 2, na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Si Alejandro, ang position niya during that time is
Regional Chief of CIDG Region 3, sir.
okay, Region 3. Am I correct to assume that during that operation, it was the Region 1 who augmented the operation?
That's a different operation, sir.
Kailan nag-augment ang Region 1 instead of Region 3? Kasi I have a report here that's telling us that the operation that was conducted, augmentation nanggaling sa Region 1, hindi sa Region 3.
That was the operation led by the PAOK and
And
Colonel Buyakaw,
this is
sir.
during the time of General Acorda, am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Ba't hindi kinuha sa Region 3? Ni Acorda?
That I cannot answer, sir. That's the wisdom of...
Is it a trust and confidence situation?
I think so, Your Honor.
And that's the reason why Region 1 ang pinadalang augmentation imbis na Region 3. Who handles Region 3?
Again, I cannot answer that. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to question the
You.
wisdom of the
Ikaw
Chief
ang ano,
PNP.
CIDG nun ah. Ikaw CIDG, you should know.
To inform this committee, the operation in Bamban that was led by Colonel Buyakaw, I was on leave and I was not even informed of that operation. Even my command group was not informed.
So, hindi ka na-inform ng higher-ups doon sa operation ng Banban.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the reason why is
I was on leave.
on leave.
Yes, sir. I was on leave abroad.
So, in other words, kaya nagkaroon ng augmentation ng Region 1?
Again, I cannot answer that.
Kasi alam mo, nagtatalo isip po dito bakit gagamitin ng Region 1 instead of Region 3? Precisely yun yung kanilang area of jurisdiction eh. And I think we need to ask the former PNP chief, General Acorda, to shed light on this. Because I will tell you, General Karamat, if you're going to relieve all these people, no? And assigning them to the different parts of this country, there is a pending case. So yung pending case ito, nandito sa korte. Di ba? Asan yung kasong ito? Sa Bulacan? Paano sila makakabalik para to monitor the case that was filed against these perpetrators?
Yeah.
And assigning them, parang I think is not to the best interest of the organization. Unless there is a clandestine, effort to really put the case on the garbage. And as a matter of fact, General Karamat, yung kaso ngayon is under RFI. Di ba? Recommended for further investigation. Am I correct? General Karamat? Is this under RFI? All the cases that was initiated by Colonel Joshua Alejandro, the regional chief, siya pala ang regional chief ng CIDG. Siya pala. Si Joshua Alejandro, siya ang regional chief, hindi mo kilala? General Karamat?
Of course, I know him.
That's why
Your
I'm
Honor.
asking you a while ago. Sino ang regional director ng ng Region 3? Sabi mo, hindi mo alam.
I didn't say that, sir.
Ano sabi mo kanina?
Your Honor.
Ano sabi mo kanina?
It was Colonel Alejandro yung unang operation against the Pugo
Ito ang
in
tanong
Banda
ko ulit,
operation.
General Karamat. Si Colonel Alejandro ang regional director ng Region 3. Siya ang nag-operate. Di ba?
Yes, Your
Siya ang
Honor.
nag-operate doon sa Hongsheng Gaming Technology. Sa Bamban. But the augmentation of the people that was used is under Region 1. Correct. And you were telling us a while ago, you were on leave.
The augmentation from Region 1 was a different operation conducted by Colonel Alejandro.
Hindi ang Banban? You're under oath.
The CIDG had conducted
wait.
operations, sir.
Yes. Okay. So yung augmentation ng Region 1 ay hindi sa Banban?
Again, it was the operation led by Colonel Boyaca when there is an augmentation coming from Police Regional Office 1 and Cordillera, sir.
Okay. PAOK TF, you conducted this operation. Can you kindly confirm the statement made by General Karamat?
The first operation, sir, I think yung kay Colonel Alejandro, sir, it's a different one. And the second operation, same area to, sir, yung sa Banban po, Your Honor. And the second one, yung sa Sunyuan, sir. Ito, sir, yung kay Colonel George Buyakaw. And that's true, sir. Ang ginamit pong augmentation doon are personnel or police personnel coming from Region 1 and Cordillera.
So in other words, kung yung kay Buyakaw, yun ang gumamit ng augmentation coming from the Region 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, same question, General Karamat. Why is it during your incumbency as the regional, chief of the CIDG, no? Bakit ang ginamit is Region 1, not Region 3? Do you know this? Or you're still on leave? Still on leave ka rito?
Again, sir, I was not informed of that operation, sir. That particular operation, sir.
Hindi mo ba napapansin ba't hindi ka na-involved sa operations? Why is that so?
It's only the former Chief PNP that cannot answer that question, sir.
And that's the reason why we have to invite the former Chief PNP to shed light on this. Because para ako may nakikita mga missing link dito I need to be given more information for us to find out the deeper problem arising to this relief of these successful operations. Hindi ko talaga makomprehend kung bakit yun nirelieve. Yung mga tao, pagkatapos, imbis na bigyan natin sila ng pabuya. Di ba? Kasi alam nyo, ako hindi ako police, pero I know for a fact that kapag napunta ka sa NCR, parang ano yan level up Pero putting your people outside, no, after the complete successful operation, that will put a doubt on the transfer. And again, hindi ako. Babalik ko na po kay Colonel Busita.
Chairman,
and maybe later on,
one quick question lang, Mr. Chairman, with regards to your query to...
Will the good Congressman Busita allow?
One quick lang.
Congressman Paduano. Chairman Paduano, you are recognized.
Thank you, Chairman. Anyway, as you mentioned, General Karamat, you were installed as a CIDG chief. That was January. Tama? January 1.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, tapos nag-leave ka because you're abroad, sabi mo.
No, my leave 2024 already, sir. Yung lead ni Colonel Buyakaw, sir. Let me clarify, sir, para hindi tayo nagkakagulo dito,
Hindi,
sir.
magulo talaga kasi yung sagot mo kanina, you just leave because of that. You didn't know that operation because you're on leave. Di ba?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Oh, that was February.
No. That's
When?
a different operation, sir.
Hindi,
Dalawang operation tayo dito,
yung
sir.
time niya, ano lang, ni Alejandro, no operation.
Okay, sir.
You're on leave or not?
No, sir.
Oh, so, alam mo.
Yes, sir. Because actually,
Hindi,
sir,
yes or no lang muna.
I personally know the operation, sir.
Sandali po.
Because,
Yes or
sir.
no lang muna.
Yes, sir.
Oh, do you know the operation of Colonel Alejandro?
Because I was the one who approved the said operation, sir.
Okay, you approve now.
Yes, sir.
How long is Colonel Alejandro as the RFU of?
Nadatnan ko na lang siya po, sir, sa RFU 3 when I was assigned as the Director of Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, sir.
Kaya nga that is why I'm asking you now. How
Yeah.
long did Colonel Alejandro stayed? Kasi sagot mo kanina, routinary, di ba? Di ba sagot mo kanina, routinary?
Yes, sir.
Oh, kasi ang sagot mo, routinary at saka trust and confidence.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now.
That's correct, sir.
Ang tanong ko nga, when was Colonel Alejandrino assigned as Region 3 Chief. Ay, sagot mo kanina, routinary. Then, trust and confidence.
According to my staff, sir, he was assigned there as a regional chief of CIDG in Region 3 for 6 months, sir.
Oh, 6 months. Oh, kita mo. 6 months before his relief.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Oh, kita mo 6 months? Hindi, pwede yan. Kung talagang promotional purposes, kasi full colonel na siya eh. Di ba, kailangan niya kumuha ng, kung nasa linya sa, pwede kukunin yung entry, di ba? Now, but the question is just 6 months now. Okay, routinary, medyo malabo. Next is trust and confidence. Nakaupo ka, alam mo yung operation niya, successful ang operation niya. Is it not trust and confidence with regards to your trust?
As
To Colonel Alejandro?
As I said before, sir, before the operation conducted by Colonel Alejandro, which was personally approved by me, he was informed already of the impending reshuffle.
And alam ko yon.
Yes, sir.
Alam ko yon. But ang sinasabi mo is he was informed. But now, ang basis mo is routinary. Hindi pwede, 6 months. Second is trust and confidence. He was informed, but this operation is successful, and during routinary, special operation, question of trust and confidence, you don't have trust and confidence to a police colonel that has just operated successfully against Pogo?
As I said, there is no connection to the operation
Hindi
of
nga,
Pogo, why
Mr. Chairman,
Colonel Alejandro was relieved.
Of course, that is your excuse or your defense. But what ako, Colonel, kahit siguro mga kasapi dito, members dito, and even the public now, monitoring us, may cloud of doubt. Pasensya na po, the back of my mind is, it is not all about routinary and question of trust and confidence. Kasi routinary, malabo. Trust and confidence, magandang performance, successful yung operation. So, that's what you're telling us na na-inform. Pero kahit na-inform mo magaling palang bata to Di ba? Kaya Mr. Chairman, yung doubt, personally, yun din siguro yung mga nasa isip ng mga members dito, yung dapat, Mr. Chairman, ang dapat ayusin natin sa organisasyon ng pulis. Kasi laging bata-bata. It is not based on performance. Kasi yung trust and confidence yan is precisely bata-bata. Whether the organization or the officers in front of us will admit, but that is now the normal practice in the police organization. And we want to check it. Kaya ayusin natin yan. But of course, I respect what the defense of General Karamat. But sabi ko na nga, this is all about investigation in aid of legislation at yung puntong yun, nangyayari yan kahit saan. This is not only happening with the CIDG, this is happening all over the country. Yung question of trust and confidence na equals bata-bata. Kaya nga nililipat yung mga taga-probinsya papunta dito kasi yung mga boss nila dati is naka-assign sa mga juicy at saka strategic position dito ngayon. Kahit kailangan pa namin dun sa probinsya. Kasi nga, bata. Bata nang nakaupo. And again, Mr. Chairman, lastly, gusto ko lang ulitin, maybe in the committee report, maliban dun sa dito, sa Pogo, at saka dun sa mga previous investigation na ginawa natin, we should put that end. Dun sa committee report natin, dapat may legislative action that will be undertaken with under this committee, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Before I yield back again kay Congressman Bosita, I will be recognizing you for a brief interjection. But may question lang kay General Karamat. General Karamat, last na, baka makalimutan ko lang. General Karamat, kaprasa na lang, Chairman ako, pasensya ka na. General Karamat, may kilala ka bang JP Samson, yung may-ari ng West Cars, ng yung dinala kay Alice Go?
I cannot remember, sir. Hindi ko ma-recall kung may kilala kong JP Samson, but as far as I know, wala akong kakilala, sir.
General Karamat, you're under oath, ah.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. I'll be showing you a picture of John Patrick Samson and you together. But pictures, hindi naman magsasabi yan na meron kang involvement. But what I'm trying to say is kilala mo.
That
I
picture,
will send it to you, General
Yes,
Karamat.
sir, yes, sir.
Because
I could answer that,
what we
sir.
wanted is to ferret out the truth. And
I
I
could
will
answer
try to
that.
give it to you for you to find out kung nare-recall mo yung si John Patrick Samson. Si John Patrick Samson is the owner of the West Cars that was used by Alice Go. Doon sa kanyang mga sa Pogo, doon sa kanya sa Banban. And that's the reason why I'm asking you, I'm just testing you kung kilala mo. Tapos sinasabi mo hindi mo siya ma-recall. But now, are you going to tell us that you can recall him already?
Not all, Mr. Chairman, sir. As a CIDG director, many were inviting you, but it does not mean na yung kasama ko doon sa picture kilala ko. We are just like politicians. Anybody can take a picture with us, sir.
General Karamat, we are not trying to tell you that you have involvement. Ang sinasabi lang namin kanina.
I didn't say that I was involved, sir.
Wait. I'm still talking, you know?
Yes, sir.
Ang sinasabi lang, tinatanong ko lang, tinatanong ko kung may kilala ka. Ang sabi ko, kaya nga pinakikita ko sa yung picture, ngayon nare-recall mo na siya.
Yes, sir.
O yan. O, di na-recall mo na, kilala mo na, that's it.
I just met him in one of the occasions, sir, but
Okay.
I do not know him personally, sir.
You don't know him personally?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is one of the occasions that you have
Yes, sir.
be with him.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Wala naman po kami sinasabing iba dito eh. Ang tinatanong ko lang kung may kilala kayong JP Samson.
Your question is kung kilala ko, sir. I cannot recall, sir, dahil sa dami ng nakikilala
Kaya
ko,
nga,
sir.
and
Hindi
then I
cannot
answer
recall
back.
their name
General
already,
Karamat,
sir.
wait. Then I answer back. Then I said, pakikita ko para at least ma-recall mo. Okay? So picture, sasabi na na-encounter mo siya. And that's the reason why we will be inviting over also John Patrick Samson, yung pong owner ng West Car high-end, para malaman po natin yung mga sinasabi natin lahat dito. General Karamat, meron pang board resolution po.
According to my former command group here, we have a board resolution, sir. And I just want to present a simple logic here, sir. Accusing me of whimsically.
Mr. Chair, General Karamat,
Yes, sir.
we're
Yes,
not
Congressman.
accusing you here. Be careful of your words. We're not accusing you here. We're asking questions, and that is our job. Remember that.
Noted po, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Oh, why are you accusing me? Sama kami rito eh.
Sorry for my words, sir. But
Kaya nga, you be careful of your words.
noted po, sir.
Thank you.
I just want to present
Wait, General
Yes, sir.
Karamat. That goes with us, me as well, the
Yes, sir.
chairman
Yes, sir.
and my co-chair. Actually, naunahan lang ako ni Chairman Akop. I was offended by your words.
I'm sorry, Your Honor,
I was
sir.
really offended.
Yes, sir.
Be careful. We're trying to ferret out the truth. Because there's an instruction from the President and the Speaker. And the Speaker told us to ferret the truth. And we are doing our job as well as you are. All of us, being a part of this government, we have to do our share. At kung wala kayo sa tama at ando kayo sa mali, pasensyahan po tayo. That is our task. Thank you. Congressman Osita, you can continue.
So, yes, General Karamat, sir, hindi ka namin inaakusahan eh. Yung pong mga tinatanong namin, base na rin po sa sagot ninyo. Na ang sabi po ninyo, prior to operation, talagang subject for reassignment na si Colonel Alejandro. That's why, inaalam po natin kung ito ba ay mayroong board resolution. So, hindi po natin masagot. So, Mr. Chair, pwede po bang i-direct natin ang CIDG to submit resolution if ever na meron nga po, Mr. Chair?
Okay, General Karamat, can you ask the, sino bang na ngayon, si IDG?
General Leo Francisco, sir.
Si Leo Francisco. Is he here? O yung attorney na lang ng abogado? The legal officer, we have invited him. Colonel Tomas Balmonte, are you here? Can you kindly sit down? Can you give us all the documents pertaining to the query of Congressman Busita?
Yes, Your Honors.
Your attorney,
Valmonte, Your Honor.
ano po ang position niyo sa CIDG?
I am the Chief of the Legal Division of the CIDG, Your Honors.
Member po ba kayo ng SOPB?
No, Your Honors.
So hindi po niya masasagot, Mr. Chair, yung gusto nating itanong sa kanya.
Hindi, ang ano lang natin siguro, with your indulgence, no? Kasi siya yung may hawak ng mga kaso eh. So we can possibly ask, kasi kanina you were asking about the case na baka ma-dismiss.
No, Mr. Chair. Ang tinatanong po natin yung board resolution para sa reassignment ni Colonel Alejandro.
Sa PICOD. PICOB.
Sa CIDG, Mr. Chair, kasi sila po ang nag-relieve eh.
Sige, go ahead. Ano?
We, Your Honors, if I may, we have here the Chief of the ARMD with regard to the issuance of the orders of the personnel.
Okay.
And we can request him to furnish this honorable committee of the necessary resolution.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Nandiyan po ba yung chief ng ARMD, CIDG, Mr. Chair?
Yes, good afternoon po, Mr. Chair. I am the current Chief PRMD of CIDG, but the question here is the date of or the year of the assignment of Colonel Alejandro, Mr. Chair, sir, is 2023. I am the new Chief PRMD, and I was only assigned as Chief PRMD on May 8, 2024.
Yes, but Mr. Chair, ikaw po ang isa sa ranking officer sa CIDG, tama po ba? ARMD?
Yes, Mr. Chair, sir.
So, Mr. Chair, pwede po bang mag-submit kayo ng SOPB resolution ng CIDG pertaining to the reassignment of Colonel Alejandro?
Yes, Mr. Chair, sir, we will check the resolution at our office.
Okay.